Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a most very special topic. This is the peace dealer. And while the world is still ending, hopefully you know the world is ending. I mean, there is this program of distractions overlaid with distractions within distractions under this multi-complex layered illusion that gives you the impression that you're supposed to be doing anything and inducing all sorts of stress because of the way the system is set up. This isn't even a bad thing. I don't want to necessarily set up that something bad is happening. We're just talking about the fact that it's happening. Please understand, 2025 is amongst us, ladies and gentlemen. Once Neptune leaves Pisces, this illusion and fog will dispel. Saturn's going to murder the veil, and it's going to go into Neptune with Aries. And when it does, and when you see this illusion, this collective illusion that has been reinforced since 2012 to give you the impression that you're experiencing something socio-culturally when you're not, you're going to see what was hidden in plain sight all along. Okay, you're going to see that you are in the middle of a battlefield because we all know Aries is the warrior. So you're either one of the many millions of people in this world who will find out too late, because a lot of people gonna find out 2025. And if you know the astrology, you know what I'm talking about. Pluto's gonna be in Aquarius. Jupiter would already be in Taurus, Gemini. You know. And shout out to you, and shout out to you. There's not a lot of people like you, okay? But if you know what time it is, you're not ready to wait. You're not willing to wait because you know we don't play. Well, I think this video will be very, very helpful for you then. As you know, I've made this video before. I didn't even plan it like this. I just happened to be here. The first time I made this video, I was behind the gate. Now I'm in front of it. I hope that's a message. I hope that's a subtle message. As Jupiter leaves Pisces, ladies and gentlemen, you're getting ready to close out this karmic cycle that reminds you that creating miracles and manifesting magic is your full-time gig. I know this because I read EQ'd by Pam Grout, and she provided energy experiments that prove this actually. And I know this is true because the reason why I work full-time doing what I do is because I made that decision to get out my own way and just, trust in the universe that has never once since I was born let me down. And now I don't need to show a passport just to get a job. Aha! Holla at me, okay? Because some of you need a reading and you don't even know. I got that discount. All right. But honestly, this Jupiter Pisces is very important because after this, Saturn goes into Pisces and then they both travel to Aries. But what I want to make this video about is part 2 of manifesting your legend. This is the most amazing astrology, in my opinion. You are manifesting a legend. If you haven't seen Manifesting Your Legend, the part 1 of this, which I did a couple years ago, please watch that. Stop this video and watch that. Because this is part 2, which is now where I referenced Neptune and Pisces, sextile Uranus and Taurus. This part 2 is Neptune and Pisces conjunct Jupiter and Pisces, sextile Uranus and Taurus. You are definitively manifesting your legend. Okay, everybody has a legend. Not everyone realizes it. Pisces is the legend. 12th house is the legend. Pisces suns and 12th house suns are legends. But just because you don't have a 12th house sun or Pisces sun doesn't mean you don't have a legend. Floyd Mayweather, classic example, 50-0. That's a legend. Rihanna, all right, literally got honored by Barbados. She's a legend. Let's just be honest, okay? So these are examples of what it looks like, but everyone has a legend. And legends in its 12th house Piscean nature aren't always told. Some of you may accomplish things you'll never get recognized for, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day because this is between you and your path, or you and God, or you and what you're doing. Mainly though, the message that I want to share is for those of you who've done the Venus retrograde reality hack, you're now in a position to step so much more powerfully into manifesting your legend now that you have brushed up on these tactics and mindsets. Before I go into this though, I want to kind of once again brush into the fact that there's so much, it's nothing new, but there's so much at play to distract you from what you're truly meant to do, which is nothing, which is to just be. So I just think about that right now. Many of you are wondering why you don't have the motivation to do certain things you want to do, or you just feel stuck in your position. You're not stuck. You don't lack motivation. Your soul is letting you know you're a part of a false construct and you're a true spiritual being. And so unconsciously, you know intuitively you're not meant to be doing this, but your mind has made you believe that you have to play along by the system. Wake up, you don't. In fact, you have a legend you're manifesting. Welcome. And so this is part 2, because Jupiter going into Pisces is going to hyper manifest everything since 2012. And then again in 2018, 17, 19, when Uranus went into Taurus. This is now hyperdriving this with the nodes in Taurus and Jupiter in Pisces, where you are definitively manifesting this legend. And this is going to create the basis of a new reality that, coming into Jupiter and Aries, you start a new cycle with as we prepare for the end, as the final force will come through and end everything. For a lot of you, apocalypse means some end of the world scenario where everybody dies, but really it's just the unveiling of this world to lead into a new heaven and a new earth. If you were born 71 and 90, 89, 70, you have North Node Aquarius. I'm going to make a special video for you. You're a part of the project New Heaven. Same as Gemini and Libra, but mainly Aquarius. If you're North Node Virgo and you were born in 97 or 79, give or take a few years, you're part of the New Earth Initiative. North Node Virgos, North Node Aquas, you might be working with. North Node Aquas might be connecting with North Node Virgos, New Heaven, New Earth, because we are a part of the judgment process to lead into the New Heaven, New Earth. It's not limited to those nodes. So just because you don't have those nodes, don't mean you're not a part of it too. But this is very, very important to establish, because effectively, when it comes to manifesting this legend, what you're stepping into, I didn't expect for it to get dark. I'm not gonna lie. The lighting inside was nice. Your boy was looking dapper, but I just wanted to do this outside. I was just stubborn as hell. But other than that, it is what it is. Other than that, this legend you're manifesting is very important because it's unique to you. And in this distraction of you feeling like you're supposed to give into the system, you need to follow your soul. Now that you have watched the Venus retrograde reality hack part 1, 2, and 3, if you haven't, you don't have to, but I recommend you do. It's now time to take this to the next level. We've now definitively proven in less than 3 days that your thoughts do create reality and that you can create the world you want to live in. You just have to get out your own way and stop letting other gaslighters and dark forces pimp your own brain by the psychological reinforcement of negativity they project on you. You can circumvent all of this by just telling those people to suck your dick and just keep winning. I'm so serious. I'm not even trying to be vulgar. You must say that. I've done the research. It works. No, but other than that, what's very, very important is it's time to manifest your legend. Many of you are limiting yourselves because what you're wanting to manifest is in the confines of the system that you're in. Stop looking at other people's success. You have your own legend. You're here to bring in, do you know there's no other you? There's no other you. Okay, it's getting blurry. There's no other you that exists in this world. That's a fact. Even if people imitate you or are like you, there's no one else who was you. And so you have certain insights that you're bringing in from a non-material quantum realm that will benefit other people or certain other people in this reality. You may have enlightened to the fact that not everybody is for you, and that you know only the best and the greatest deserve you, and you're only for the best and the greatest. Let's just be real. So that being said, the main lesson of this is it's time for you to manifest your legend. Apply the reality hack principles to the life that you want to live deep within your imagination and inner child. The life that you think is impossible. If you choose to accept this mission, you must believe and feel at the core of your depth that you are living this reality now. You must be willing to be fully fish-tarded and truly believe that the seemingly impossible things you're wanting to manifest are not only possible, but you're living, breathing, and seeing it. All right? Take those techniques and manifest the legend. Many of you are stopping yourself because of this stupid excuse that no one else has done what you've done before. And you keep on looking at other people for reference. Some of you are conflicted because you know there's something you have to do, but you're figuring out how to do it based on what other people are doing. This is not their legend, though. This is not their life, it's yours. Don't let anybody tell you what you can or can't do. At this point in your journey, I think you've proved that that's hogwash anyway, and the only one who has responsibility for what you do is you. So get comfortable with the fact that you are going to manifest in the next couple of years phenomena, experiences, knowledge, and insight that can only have come from you and will not make sense to people at first. You're going to be seeing a vision that only you see. And what's meant for you is for you, not for anybody else. So when people tell you it didn't work for them, be like, of course it didn't. You, not me. Thank you. And if you don't sound arrogant and condescending, you didn't say it right. Okay. Anyway, other than that, yeah, I really mean that. Other than that, this is very, very important because this is going to excite you when you break through and realize that there are truly no limits to what you can bring in this world. Period. Please keep in mind that the legends who created aircrafts that could fly did so in a period where the concept of flying planes was magic. The concept of telecommunicating over phones, even though we have telepathy, so we're retarded, is magic. Actually, we're just being finessed by corporations. But it's magic. Let's just pretend. The whole concept of sending, signals wirelessly was seen as crazy. So let me just nip in the bud that there really is nothing impossible. Nothing is impossible. But don't take my word for it. Challenge this. All right? What does that look like? Some of you, your legend is that in a world of people who don't know how to levitate and fly, you're Vidal, you can fly. You can manifest spiritual energy and fly. You can cloak in invisibility. I want you to take it to the next level. I want you to actually imagine, simulate, and live and breathe the reality that you, as a physical conduit and vessel, are bringing in from your inner world of imagination to the outer world of reality. And this loop. Give yourself short-term and long-term goals every day, but take your time with it. Don't rush this journey to the destination. You know you're doing it right when there's no longer a destination and you're just on the eternal journey. Well, what are we gonna do today? In fact, challenge yourself. Shout out to Jax. He challenged me to do this. Challenge yourself to do something impossible. Even if you don't, do it the next day. So this is gonna be very exciting. Once again, Jupiter is gonna go into Pisces end of the year. By February, North Node is fully in Taurus. And that's when this manifesting of the legend you're doing will really start to come in. And you're really going to start to pull people in. And you're really going to start to see this be made real. And you cannot go crazy because your subconscious will be like, oh, this isn't normal? Oh, you're not supposed to do this? All right, never mind. You have to own that. You have to Taurus own that like a boss and be like, yeah, universe. Yeah, universe, that's what I thought. Yeah, universe. Yeah, I intended this, and then we co-created this. Yeah, universe. That's what I thought, universe. You have to talk to the universe like that. Universe will respect you because you a G. All right? You a G. That being said, y'all stay blessed as always. Please have fun with the process. If you're stressing about how to do it, you're doing it wrong. Have fun. Okay? You're not going to make mistakes, but take risks and be willing to make the impossible possible. If you think you could fly, imagine yourself flying and don't give yourself a time limit. Make it happen. Be the legend you are. Y'all stay blessed as always. and claim this message and victory. Godspeed.